identify a wave, but you know, I got a little ants in her pants, and she had to get away really quick. You know, you get excited. You know, these waves, this wave for Tyler, even though it had the foam on the face, where she put her board into the corner and did her turns, they were in the perfect spot, and that's what you need, is a wave that's going to stand up and give you the opportunity to put your board up into the corner. Nice power gouge to start, and then right here she goes to work on the open face into the lip. I mean, I feel like she's just found the right waves to win the heat so far.
So the rematch from El Salvador's final here in the semifinal here at Saquarema. Tyler Wright throwing some clean backhand turns.
Tyler, into your 5th final this season, how are you feeling?
Feel good. Yeah, well, it's feel good. That was the first time I've ridden that since Bells, I think. I've broken 2 of my best boards, so we're under that one, but it's still a really good board. I've won Bells on it, well, most of Bells anyway, and yeah, so no, I feel good. I feel, yeah, good.
Additional great news for you. You've clinched your spot in the final 5. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, it's yeah, it's a lot of hard work. That's cool. Pretty happy with that, actually. It's been a long time since I've been in title contention. I think it's been 5 years. So, you know, I think the main thing for me is to stay in my process, though, and just keep, you know, I kind of have, like, ideas and thoughts of kind of what I want to do, and it's just been in my process. And I think that's where the joys really come back into it for me, I think. And, yeah, just kind of just staying focused on that. And I really do want to finish a year. I haven't finished a year in 5 years, so that'd be pretty cool. And, no, we just keep, I don't know, one foot in front of the other. It's not too complicated for me, but it's pretty cool news.
Well, Tyler, we're going to plan on seeing you at the Rip Curl WSL Final, Lower Trestle, September 8th.
Tyler swinging again.
Slotted deep and finds the exit.
Tyler Wright, tube hunting. Well, Tyler Wright on to the finals.
I don't have an option to not show up.
Here's Tyler, looking strong. Beautiful work on the rail for Tyler Wright.
It's not so much about winning as it is just doing it my way.
Tyler Wright, back-to-back seasons, a champion once again at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach.
Tyler Wright is a world title contender this year. She's got a job to do, and I feel like she's going to do it.
For the first time, we will see Tyler Wright at the Rip Curl WSL Finals.
Thank you so much.
Wright's not going to wait for priority. Here she goes. Wave number 2 for Tyler Wright. Drops in, beautiful barrel, threads through that first section, gets the completion, high float on the inside, puts it down, and yells at the beach as she should. A dominant Tyler Wright in the opening exchanges, Ross.
You know, that's not an obvious backdoor wave. This is all the way kind of pushed up against the channel and off the wall as she was paddling back out. And there's, you know, that's the other thing we talk about, is just being in the right place at the right time. And then Tyler, this is the kind of wave, Dimity, that she surfs great on. She's got good instincts, so she read this barrel well, and she really knows how to finish a wave. She's a competitor.
Oh, yeah, she read that wave so well, just to slide out of the doggy door at that perfect time and managed to get that huge finish. And look, she's probably looking straight up to her teammates up in the house and going...
As a competitor, it's really important not only to have your own game going on, but you want to ruffle feathers. You know, it gives you an advantage. And you can't really ruffle someone who's having fun with feathers.
Important part of the quarterfinal. Tyler Wright using priority, needs a 1.44, rips into it. Feeling like she probably did enough already. Another clean wrap section approaching, attacks it off the top. Tyler Wright, well done.
But I feel like the final turn here from Tyler Wright, I mean, and this one here too, this talk about holding the rail and having the speed through it. That was all done in the top half of the wave. Again, tons of speed, and then that turn there comes out clean, attacking the lip. That was, yeah, that felt good.
We'll see that end section again. Didn't have to wait too long. She was able to flow quickly into those 3 big maneuvers for Tyler. That's clearly her best so far.
That it's not going to go into the top 2, and that's going to give Tyler an opportunity to go after the lead here. Needs a 3.49. What a start. Powerful turn to get started. Drives up into the pocket again. Just the 2 turns, but she loves the feel of it. She knows it was good that first turn.
Oh, she sunk her teeth into that first maneuver. And her answer back to this 8-point ride, I think, is going to be vicious, just like that turn.
Wow, that was strong, wasn't it? And really did well with the finishing move too, Bugs.
Yeah, this sets it up beautifully. That's one of the best moves of the day.
A strong performance there from Tyler Wright. She seizes the lead. Stephanie Gilmore after an 8.84 for a place in the final here.
Remember, had the 4 before, but she'll need something solid here because Tyler just dropped a 7.83. She holds back. Tyler's going to take it. 2-time world champ Tyler Wright sets the rail to Peisel. End section approaching quickly, and she just hammers it. There's that similar type of claim and energy. This draw, Tyler got through all of her rivals from Gilmore to Riss. Back to Tyler's wave.
Yeah, you just hear it. It's that click, 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 click. She's revving up and she just jams it. I mean, she goes to another gear, and that's what she's done through this event. She's really built up to this moment where she's able to do her best surfing when it counts. One of my favorite moves from Tyler so far, all events.
And to do that under priority on a wave that Molly let go. She looks right up to the bluff.
She got on tour, you know, she was so young, and here we have Tyler up and riding. Beautiful first turn off the top and swooping into the second section, releasing those fins there, and she's looking for a finish, and she gets it. That was a beautifully surfed wave. A few years on tour now, and she's, finding her feet. Here we go, we have that replay.
Oh, I love that big laid over bottom turn to get started on this ride, Bugs, and a bit of release in the tail there, mixing it up.
Such a confident ride, and once again she's really worked on those finishing here, but this first turn, that's a class act.
Amazing.
Wow. This is definitely going to be in the excellent range.
Yeah, look, taking the form that saw her ring the bell for a second time at the last venue and bringing that kind of just the variety in Tyler's repertoire impresses me. She's very well rounded. That was power, a great mix up on the second turn, and did so well there. That was such a tricky final.
It was just to look into the future about, what we have seen, and up and riding Tyler Wright again. Wow. Beautiful surfing, and just taking this one through to the inside section here.
She is just powered up, Bugs. She just looks so confident. She's sinking that rail deep into the face of those waves and really generating speed through those turns at the moment. Get rid of a 6.17 on this ride, and based on the strength of that opening move, pretty good chance that she's done it. Have a look at just the subtlety in her approach here, the read on all those tricky sections. While it's a long-running right which holds open nicely throughout, there was some bumps she had to deal with, and she did it beautifully.
Yeah, I don't think you can't even see the bumps the way Tyler's surfing these waves. The power that she has, she's just cutting straight through it. I mean, and it's clearly noticeable, I mean, it's reflected in her scores, and she's just dropped another 8-point ride.
Tyler, of course, in complete command of the situation, taking the bomb sets.
And here is another bomb. Already has a couple of 7-point rides, looking to improve on one of them here. Great start to this ride, drops back into the bowl, keeping these turns nice and close to the pocket. Just so coiled and ready to strike with turns like that. Big grab rail carve into a strong finish.
Joanne got a smaller wave, and this wave is just cooking.
Yeah, just beautiful open face carve here. Straight up into another open face carve, but I think it's this next turn, the one that she grabs the rail on just there. I absolutely loved that. I'm such a big fan of a grab rail cutty. It's a bit of an older school maneuver, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I really also think that she's been working with the coach here. Her wave choice is absolutely impeccable, because she's looking for these waves with the big bowls, but with a taper as well, not just the big walls today. And I think that's the difference. And Tyler's wave choice has been amazing, and it just really goes to her power, Ronnie.
Yeah, amazing. And the grab rail carve, it's just a change up in the carving approach. It shows variation
right there, and she didn't just touch You watch Caroline, you know, Bronte when she was on tour, Tatiana, they have such strong backhands, and they have to.
Oh, some movement here on the outside. Good-looking wall. Oh, an unbelievable grab rail carve to get started here from the two-time world champion. As she now looks to link this one through to the inside. Changes up the approach, pressing on those fins, and glides through a beautiful cutback with a neat rebound. And there's that motivation we touched on. Just some real emotion from Tyler Wright, and that should be a huge score.
The double.
One thing I liked about this wave is she mixes it up. She has variety here. The way she finishes this wave is really strong. This roundhouse cutty, I mean, you can tell she's pumped. She's loving it. It's good.
Yeah, good stuff. And just watch here, the grab rail allows her to get the board really deep on rail on that heel side. See there? She's just so stable right at that moment. Let's go. The eyes get focused on the next section. Again, nice and low on the bottom turn. A beautiful wrap here. Extends the line a little bit longer. And this wave just kept giving. Just snap after snap. Now, this is that turn that she looked to do on the other wave, and she got it done on this one. Got to the section early enough this time.
But here we go. Tyler Wright, this is straight off the buzzer.
And she's just been gaining momentum throughout the event so far, Chris. Deep bottom turn straight into the layback. Patented maneuver right there by Tyler Wright. Into the lip line afterwards. Combination of strong maneuvers to start this wave off. Nearly gets caught behind this wave. Mix it around it. And has some more green face to work with. Beautiful strong turn right there. Brings it all the way around. Even slid the fins a little bit. That Pizel board looks good underneath her feet. And look at this opening turn. The sequence of maneuvers right here goes from the layback, real nice and tight in the pocket right there. And then as you see right here, she just follows the same line, uses one bottom turn to go straight into the second major maneuver in a very critical section right here. Straight into the lip line. As good as it gets. Look at the projection that she had right there, moving down the line, the amount of spray, the commitment, the power. Had everything in that one, Chris.
She just needs to get a better wave. As we see now, Tyler Wright, she's got a burner. Vertical snap to start, building up tons of speed. What does she have for us around the corner? Get around it. Long floater, little airdrop there. Great presence of mind to keep pushing down the line. There's this kind of carve with the extra flair on the finish. Love that. Team loves it. We'll see if the judges love it more than 7.17. Here's an example.
I mean, that opening turn, just precious. Really brings the fins out all the way. This was a very hard wave to surf, though. I mean, she had to chase it for quite some time. Great transition floater right there. But once again, she has to chase this open face. Once she makes it back out, the patented carve that Tyler Wright has on lock. And then once again, a small floater to finish. She loves it, though. That was a cool claim as well. But you can see right here, to be able to manage this speed and not slide out, that is something very impressive, and it comes with a lot of years of experience. Brings those fins, all the way forward, and finishes off with that floater right there at the end. And the claim. You like that? You got it? All right, cool. See you next year.
Welcome back to live action from the Corona Open, J-Bait. You're looking at Tyler Wright here swinging on her second wave. Powerful opening turn from her. And again, driving in the pocket, committing that rail. A lot of board underwater. And she slices through. And then patient as this one sets up here, opening up using the full amplitude of the face of the wave. A quick snap from her. And this one will get pacey here. Let's see what she's got through to the inside. Goes up with a float maneuver to finish.
Well, this is I was just going to comment on the wind, and you know, with the first wave of Tyler was a little sticky, but look at this surface she does right here. This is ridiculous. She is just gouging out the eyes of this wave and just really ripped into those turns. I mean, there was no stickiness, there was no rails caught, everything looked smooth. I mean, that was the power hacks we love to see out of her, and that was so fun to see her light up this wave. And you know, coming off that first wave to this wave, there's just a huge difference in power and finesse and clean race.